Can the Cincinnati Bearcats keep the momentum going in the Skyline Chili Crosstown Shootout this afternoon? Hi, I'm Alex Frank, host of the Locked On Bearcats podcast. The Bearcats have been playing really well offensively over their last three games, scoring over 80 points in all three games, including 97 in their win over Bryant last Sunday. In fact, in that game, the Bearcats got double-doubles from Victor Locken and Dan Skillings Jr., but Skillings Jr.'s double-double came off the bench. In fact, they almost had two double-doubles off the bench. Skillings Jr. and Josh Reed, both contributing mightily to the win. 14 points and 13 rebounds for Skillings Jr., 10 points and 9 rebounds for Reed. Even Sage Tolentino with 4 points in 5 minutes off the bench. So a great performance overall by the Cincinnati Bearcats. The Bearcats shot 52.1% from the floor in the game, but they're going to need every bit of offensive output today, and they're going to need to play their best game defensively against a really good Xavier team. They are also 6-3 like the Bearcats, but they have played a very tough schedule so far this season. They've played Indiana, Florida, Duke, Gonzaga, and West Virginia. They're 2-3 in those 5 games. Xavier is getting over 11 points per game from 5 different players, over 13 points from 4 different players, and 3 players averaging at least 15 points per game. Part of a Xavier team that's averaging 84 points per game. They are also shooting 51.6% from the floor as a team, including 43% from 3. So no doubt going to be a challenge today for Cincinnati, but if they can come away with the win, it would no doubt be the biggest win of the Wes Miller era. The game tips off at 3 o'clock on ESPN2. You can also listen to the game on 700 WLW coverage beginning at 2:30. Pregame coverage, that is, with Dan Hoard, Terry Nelson, and Mo Egger. I'm Alex Frank for the Locked On Bearcats podcast. For more, check it out on YouTube, right here on YouTube, or wherever you get your podcasts. We are part of the Locked On Podcast Network, your team every day. I'm going to give a score prediction. I'll say Xavier pulls it out 85-74, but I do think the Bearcats come to play in front of what should be a great crowd at Fifth Third Arena today. For more Locked On Bearcats, check it out on YouTube or wherever you get your podcasts. I'm Alex Frank for Locked On Bearcats, part of the Locked On Podcast Network, your team every day.